Whether diabetic or not, it's important to find a healthy, balanced way of eating. This will help prevent or reverse disease, as well as prevent feeling deprived. Regardless of your craving, the key is to feel in control around food so it doesn't have control of you. Hi, my name is Jennifer Dunn. I'm a holistic nutritionist and certified health and wellness coach. My mission is to help others balance their blood sugar holistically without giving up their favorite foods so they can prevent or reverse diabetes and lose weight. If this sounds like something you would like to learn more about, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you get notified each time I upload a new video. Now let's get into today's video. First, let's talk about what food cravings actually are. Food cravings are simply intense desires to eat a certain food. Some of us crave salty foods, while others of us have a sweet tooth, and some people crave both. And occasional cravings are normal, but when you start having uncontrollable cravings every day, that's what can get us into trouble. If we start giving into our cravings every day, that can lead to overeating. And overeating can cause spikes in blood sugar, which can lead to diabetes and weight gain. And I know this cycle all too well because this is something I dealt with in my 20s and early 30s. And if you don't know my story yet and you are interested in hearing it, I will link my story right here. So I'm sure you are wondering why we get cravings in the first place. Some people believe we crave certain foods because our body is deficient in a nutrient in that food. And that may be true sometimes, but it doesn't explain why we get food cravings for processed foods. If we were truly deficient in a nutrient, our body would crave the whole food version of it, not the man-made processed version. There are other reasons we commonly crave the more processed versions of foods. Food cravings could stem from a wide range of reasons, like not getting enough sleep, wanting to calm anxiety or reduce stress, needing an energy boost, or it could simply be a habit you picked up a long time ago and haven't been able to break it. Regardless of what triggers your cravings, there are simple steps you can take to help you feel more in control around the foods you crave. The first one may be kind of obvious, but I want to talk about it anyway because it's the best way to get a handle on your cravings. And that is to try to avoid big swings in your blood sugar. When you can achieve gentle rolling hills in your blood sugar instead of huge spikes, this can reduce your food cravings. High or low blood sugar can cause sudden feelings of hunger or a desire to eat. Optimal fasting blood sugar is below 100 milligrams per deciliter, and an optimal range 1 hour after eating a meal is 90 to 130 milligrams per deciliter. If your blood sugar is constantly spiking more than 30 milligrams per deciliter after eating, your blood sugar is considered uncontrolled. So now that you know what a healthy, balanced blood sugar looks like, the next few tips will help you achieve it. The next step is going to help you recognize true hunger. Sometimes we can have a hard time distinguishing between a craving or an actual hunger. Hunger grows over a longer period of time, but food cravings appear suddenly. Another way to distinguish between the two is if your hunger goes away with distraction, then it was just a craving. But if it doesn't go away or gets stronger, it most likely is true hunger. Also, a food craving is usually for a specific treat, but if you are hungry, you will crave foods that are more nutritious. So, what can you do if you recognize it as just a craving and you don't want to give in to it? Well, distraction is really the best solution. You could distract yourself with pretty much anything, but some tips I usually suggest are to go for a short walk, drink a glass of water, call a friend, or play a board game or a game on your phone for 15 minutes. I started going on 10-minute walks with my dog this summer after I recognized me getting the urge to snack after dinner. I broke the craving by distracting myself and getting some distance from the chocolate I wanted. The next step is to start identifying your triggers. Once you identified your cravings, now you can start to notice reoccurring patterns. A lot of times people crave comfort food when they are stressed, anxious, tired, or upset about something. Once you recognize what it is for you, you can start to not only interrupt it, but dig deeper into why you are feeling the emotion and take steps to heal the root issue. For example, if you crave chocolate or a cup of coffee every afternoon, it could be that you just need to get more sleep so you don't feel tired by the middle of the day and crave caffeine. One way to identify these patterns is to keep a journal. Each time you get a craving, you can write down what you are craving, how you are feeling in the moment you are getting the craving, and write down some reasons you may be feeling that way. For many people, seeing it written out like this can help them identify the problem easier and find a solution. Okay, the last step is to create more balanced meals for yourself. When you have a healthy balance of nutrients in your meals, you are less likely to have cravings. Did you know your body will send hunger signals until it has gotten enough macronutrients to satisfy its needs? For example, if you eat a breakfast with only 5 grams of protein, but your body needs more than that to feel satisfied, you will feel hungry again within an hour of eating because you didn't satisfy your body's protein needs. Make sure you are filling up on protein, carbs, fats, and fiber from whole food sources and have a healthy balance of them all. These amounts are different for everyone, so I can't give you an exact number without knowing more details about you. You can Google a macro calculator to get a rough estimate of the amounts you need, but the problem with those are that they usually don't consider whether you have health issues or not. For example, the calculator may tell you you should be eating 150 grams of carbs a day. But if you are a type 2 diabetic with uncontrolled blood sugar, this is not healthy. Eating that many carbs when your blood sugar is already high can just make your condition worse. This is why the best way to know how many macronutrients you need is to find a professional who specializes in your specific health condition and have them do a personalized nutrition assessment based on your specific needs and lifestyle. And I do offer this, so if you are interested, I will have my website linked in the description box so you can check it out. And if you want to dive deeper into how to end your cravings for good, I have a free video training on the exact steps that I took to overcome my sugar cravings. These are the strategies that took me from sugar addict to feeling totally in control around sugar without giving it up. I will have the video linked in the description of this video. So let's recap. Step 1 is to focus on achieving a more balanced blood sugar consistently. Step 2 is to recognize true hunger. Step 3 is to identify your triggers. And step 4 is to focus on creating more balanced meals. Alright guys, let me know in the comments which one of these actions you are going to start doing. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.